Hello, Aries. Welcome to the Soul Song. This is Nina, and this is your love story reading for the next 3 weeks. Welcome if you're new here. I hope you enjoy the reading and do consider subscribing. And if you're returning, welcome back. And thank you so much for being back. I'm glad to have you here. Okay, so I have pulled out the cards already. I want to show you something interesting here. So, after I shuffled the cards, I looked at the bottom of the deck for the oracle cards. Okay, we've got chaos and conflict here, and we've got the garden and the gate. Okay, and we've got the knight of cups at the bottom of the tarot deck. So I do feel like there's someone new wanting to come in, but you may be on the fence about this. Okay, you may not be feeling prepared or ready emotionally and mentally for it. Okay, so you may be a little bit feeling a bit vulnerable or a bit off. Let's see what's happening. We've got clean it up, and door to personal healing and happiness. We've got the thinking woman, happy family, and a leg up. Okay, interesting. And in the near future, we have third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. There's this person wanting to offer you their love. Okay, here's the never ending story and time for a nap. And what I'm hearing is that the story needs to end. And I'm getting this card like ridiculously for almost every reading that I've done. At least I think for the fire signs, this has been coming up a lot. So this is when there's a repetitive sort of story playing out in your mind about something, okay, with respect to maybe a belief that you hold about relationships, about things not working out in your favor, or beating yourself up in some way, being harsh towards yourself about maybe previous experiences that you've had, and telling yourself things like, oh, I'm not lovable, or why does this always happen with me, or having any sort of like negative story playing through your mind. Okay, and that needs to be put to a rest is what I'm hearing, because there's something new that wants to come in, Aries. And like I said, you may not be feeling completely ready for it, and this could have something to do with your sense of self-worth, confidence, and your solar plexus chakra basically. So that could be where this blockage is coming from. And like I said, it could have to do with your image about yourself. Okay, that's also connected to that Leo solar plexus energy. Now, in the present, you have the thinking woman, happy family, and a leg up. Now, it is quite possible that you're focusing more right now on things like studies, on yourself, and self growth, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and that's what you're keeping yourself busy with work, with anything that is official and professional is what I'm getting. Okay, so your focus is on your family and on work is what I'm getting. Okay, in the previous or the recent past, you've got clean it up, and I do feel like you may have gone through a difficult experience that you were trying to heal from, and that could be the reason why you're sitting on the fence with this one. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Where are they coming from, Aries? What's happening? With this clean it up and door to personal healing and happiness. Why is that here? Could you tell us a bit? Okay. Alright. So we've got the Five of Cups. the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Princess of Wands. So you may have had like a disappointing experience or something to grieve. Okay, you may have been trying to grieve and overcome a situation or a particular difficult emotion that you may have been holding on to with respect to your previous love experiences or romance experiences. Okay, so I feel like even though there was like curiosity about maybe trying something, you may have been like going on a few dates here and there and getting a lot of attention from other people, from suitors basically, who are interested in you and who maybe asked you out, and you've gone on a couple of dates and things like that, is what I'm getting. But that grief is what was holding you back, perhaps, and not letting you completely get, serious or get intimate with someone. I don't mean physical intimacy, I mean like emotional intimacy, and being in a long term sort of committed relationship. That I feel was missing because you were grieving what was, um, whatever your previous experiences have brought about. Okay. Yeah, you've got the Queen of Swords, so that's a very no nonsensical, I can't tolerate BS kind of energy. But the Queen of Swords has, she's like the divorcee of the tarot court cards. Okay, she's someone who's seen it all and who is now using her logic, and her vision is very clear. She knows what she wants, and she can easily see through BS. That's why she has a low tolerance for it, and that's why sometimes she comes across as being a bit harsh. But I don't feel like you're being harsh. It's just that you don't have time or energy to put up with any sort of crap. Okay, in short. And that's because you've gone through some disappointing experiences. Okay, so what's happening in the present? We've got the sun. Okay, that's nice. You could have been dealing with a Leo, or you may be dealing with a Leo, and the Tower. Okay. Hmm. I'm hearing deconstructing. I don't know what that means. We'll get to it. Why am I hearing deconstructing? What is it about? The present energy for Aries. Okay. So we've got the Chariot. So you could have been dealing with a Cancer. Okay. And the Six of Swords, and we've got the Death card at the bottom of the deck, and the Ace of Cups. Wow, and look at that, the Lovers beneath that. There is something new that wants to come in. We'll take a look at that later, but I feel that things may have ended and you've moved on from possibly a Cancer or a Leo. Okay, and the Tower is suggesting that you can't go back to what was, basically. Whatever needed to crumble has crumbled, and it's time for you to move on. And I feel like you're coming at it with a very logical, analytical sort of perspective, which could be working for you, of course. In the sense that you're cutting off the emotions from it because you've done all the healing, the grieving, and releasing. Okay, so you've probably changed your focus onto your work and things like that, which you things that you can actually have more control over, and you're moving on is what I'm getting. Okay, very very strongly. You may have had like feelings for Cancer, and maybe that wasn't reciprocated, or it didn't shape up the way you wanted it to, and you've decided to put an end to that and um, yeah, move along. Some of you may be literally moving, like you may be traveling to a different place, a different location. That is quite possible. Could have been even dealing with a Scorpio, okay? So, what's happening in the near future? What is this about the man holding a heart? What's that about? Wow, we've got justice. So, maybe you're being approached by a Libra. We've got the devil, which is in reverse, and we've got the Six of Pentacles, okay? I'll come to the devil later, but I'm getting that there is an equal sort of balanced partnership that you could be attracting, manifesting very soon. And another six, you've got the Six of Cups as well, which is looking at the devil, as in the people in the card are looking at the devil. Okay, yeah. Who is approaching? Or who's coming next in Aries' life? What's happening next in their lifetime? Okay. Aries, this is your card, the Queen of Wands, and you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a very single, individualistic sort of card, okay? I feel like for most of you, you're going to resist the temptation of getting into a new connection, even if you are approached by someone. And I do feel like you will be approached by someone, most likely a Libra, okay? Or even could even be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like you're looking back at the past and the lessons that you've learned from the past, and that is sort of keeping you stuck in this energy of resistance, okay? That's what I was talking about initially, that repetitive story that keeps playing out in your life. So the devil is basically showing you the mirror. It's and relationships are also a mirror, okay, of you see what you want to see basically in relationships. And if you're not liking what you see, then there's something that you need to be working on, or there is some truth that you haven't faced about yourself, or there's some kind of belief system that is basically being manifested and it's shown back to you. So if you're seeing things like cheating, like abusive relationships, codependency, and all of that in your relationships, then most likely you have a belief system or some kind of childhood experience that is playing out in your adulthood now, and that's playing out in your romantic relationships especially. And it's in these intimate relationships that we get to see the real raw truths about ourselves and our beliefs, okay? So that I feel is why I these cards had come out, that you need to put to rest this whole idea, if you have one, of some twisted idea about relationships, about how they play out in your life. And if you've got any sort of negative thinking pattern or belief, that nothing is really worth investing in, it's a waste of time, I should just have fun and get it over with, or no one is willing to put in an equal amount of effort in the relationship, they're all skewed or they're all imbalanced, or whatever the belief system may be, it's a good time for you to look at that and accept that as a as what's playing out in your life and put it to rest, okay? So let's get some messages from whoever this person was who you were dealing with. In case you were dealing with someone, we've got I wish you felt for me how I feel for you. Okay, what does this person want to say to Aries? What does this person want to say to Aries? If only you'd let me in. We've got this hurts like crazy. And what can I do to bridge the gap? Maybe there is someone from the past coming back. Okay, I want to get to know you better. It feels to me like you've also, at the bottom of the deck, we have I've never told anyone the things that I've told you. So it feels to me like you've also put up your barriers in a way. Okay, maybe you don't let people in, maybe you feel afraid of intimacy, and whatever the case may be, it could go back, like I said, to your childhood or your parents, or there could be multiple reasons for it. Okay, what matters is you being aware of this, of whatever is playing out. And if you have held a particular belief for a really long time, then it's possibly um, it's a good time for you to let that go and to release that from you. Okay, then you'll be able to untangle yourself from this devil energy. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Aries. Well, my readings are usually quite deep because my intention is to basically help you, okay? And I don't want to say you're gonna get hit on by so and so person and this is amazing and that is amazing, because in truth, in reality, that's not how relationships work, and they're messy. And we all have these patterns and issues and belief systems that hinder us. So it's important to get to the bottom of that rather than just saying, oh wow, there's a um, someone sexy coming your way or whatever. Okay, this is how I see it. This is my authentic way of doing readings. So we've got slow down, pause and allow things to unfold. Okay, that's a no-brainer. What else is the advice for Aries? We've got simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And we've got the union of hearts, a love connection that defies explanation. This came out in reverse, and I usually don't read reverses, but I feel like I need to keep that in reverse because it's something that is being worked on. It is something that's coming your way, but it's not here yet. Okay, there's a bit of a delay because spirit wants you to put to rest and slow down and allow this healing to take place with respect to all of your previous experiences and whatever this devil energy means for you. Okay, and yeah, it's good to slow things down. So when you're ready, when you feel more prepared, when you got back on your feet as far as having a strong foundation within yourself and feeling strong, and when your core is unbeatable and invincible, that's when I feel you'll be completely ready for this partnership. Okay, because I do feel like there's something beautiful coming your way. So I'm gonna leave that here, and I wish you all the best. I hope this made sense and I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you again later. Do subscribe if you feel like it. And yeah, sending you much love. God bless. Bye bye.